Oil might make the world go round, but transporting it can lead to some enormous disaster scenarios with repercussions that are felt for generations. When a tanker spills, ensuing oil floods can affect the water, land, plants, and animals around it. Recently, a ruptured pipeline caused major devastation in the community of Nefteyugansk, Russia. The oil spill not only affected drinking water in the area, but it also flooded the streets and caused many people to abandon their homes. Local resident Anatoly Tupty was one of many people who volunteered to help clear oil from the town. While out cleaning one day, he heard soft cries coming from the distance. "My soul could not stand the cries. I went to see," Anatoly said in an interview about the oil spill. "You never know what is going on. I had to check." Anatoly waded out into the oil and what he saw was heartbreaking. In the flooded house a wooden board was floating, he said, with these two kittens clinging on for their lives with their paws. One was up to its neck in the oil. "Without hesitation I went after them," Anatoly said. Clearly, he placed the lives of these two little kittens high above his own comfort. "I was up to my waist in the oil. The ground was giving way, my wading boots were full of water mixed with oil, but I didn't care." Though the oil was surely toxic, Anatoly was no stranger to harrowing rescue situations. "A few days earlier I rescued people and equipment when a boat overturned," he added as an example. But would he be able to save these kittens in time? With the ground giving out, Anatoly had to work quickly. "I was rushing to save the kittens," he said. Finally, he reached the floating board the kittens were clinging to. "I picked them up, hugged them, and carried them to the shore. Still, the kittens were in serious trouble. Both of the cats' coats were covered in thick oil, and the water had been freezing cold." Once he'd reached the shore, Anatoly wrapped the kittens in his shirt to keep them warm. He also tried to wash the oil from their fur. Anatoly brought the kittens home and gave them a more thorough cleaning. Miraculously, they suffered no serious injuries, though it could have been much worse had they been out there any longer. Both were expected to make a full recovery. In fact, this one little kitten, whom Anatoly named Baywatch, cleaned up pretty well. Once safe and recovered at Anatoly's house, the kittens made some friends, like Anatoly's dog. Even a traumatic experience like nearly drowning in an oil spill couldn't keep these kittens sidelined for long. Anatoly said the people who'd abandoned their kittens in the oil spill must have been heartless, but lucky for these two kittens, Anatoly's heart was big. Thanks to efforts by him and other volunteers, the spill never reached the main river, which would have spread the oil even further and endangered more planets and animals. Good job, Anatoly.